It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
He's Greg Hahn.
Yes, he is.
He's on his way to Columbus, Ohio's famous Funny Bone, November 10th. And then the 11th and 12th of November at Dayton, Ohio's famous Wiley's Comedy
classic.
Club. Yeah, also, I got to remind you, December 31st, New Year's Eve this year.
With Willie.
It'll be the Northwood, Iowa Diamond Joe Casino. Willie G. and Greg Hahn. Live performance. Should be a fun night.
Doing our single acts. We don't have married acts. Oh, Janice doesn't like when I don't pick up my underwear. Wow. Man, I'm happy to be single.
We have a news story. Next time you're here, remind me. I read this article about they did this survey of single people. Did you see that, Christy?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting about what they like about it. Do you want to read real quick? Do you want to tell Greg?
More money, more time, being happier.
All of that stuff
One of the number one things
Less drama.
was not arguing about where you're going to have dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
You just got to work it out, you know? Like, I'll be like, this one girl, she wanted to go to a water park. I'm like, that's cool with me. Let's break up. Solved! Solved!
Benefits to being single: more time for myself, focus on my goals, and no one dictates my actions.
That's right.
The other 7 factors were no getting hurt, better control of what I eat, freedom to flirt around, save resources, peace of mind,
Sure.
no tension in fights, and not do things I dislike.
That's key.
Awesome.
Oh, so I'm not going to go pick apples by myself.
Pick apples. Ride a horse. Why would you ride a horse? You know you're going to get stung when you get there. They live in barns. There's wasps. You get bit by a horsefly before you get on the thing. Big animal, big teeth.
They live in barns.
They have big teeth.
We'll review this later.
It's
Time
impending doom.
now. Tribute to one of those coming up, but I thought we would break away from sports briefly to check in with Christy Lee. We had a story, I think Chick dug this up a couple days ago about a big
Not
snake.
actually, it was me, but that's okay.
Okay.
I was horrified. I think I was the most horrified.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you were reading.
In
about it.
Indonesia, authorities say a missing grandmother was swallowed whole by a 22-foot python.
I'm oddly turned on by this.
You're turned on by
Are you
it?
concerned?
Yeah, that's
Is
concerning.
it hot because she's old or because she's stuck?
I'll have all of it.
She's not that old. She's only 54.
So would you, how do I put this down? Could you played with yourself while you're watching this? Do you think that would have helped or anything?
Could we get to the story?
According to CNN Indonesia, the family of the 54-year-old woman reported her missing after they say she went to collect rubber on a plantation near her home in Jambi.
Well, I'm going to go out to Jambi and get some rubber.
Officials told the outlet when the woman's husband went out looking for her, he found only her sandals, jacket, headscarf, and knife.
Well, sure. It's like unwrapping a burrito. Snake doesn't need all that.
And there was a snake in the corner going...
2 days after her disappearance, a search party discovered a reticulated python with a large bulge in his stomach.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
Authorities told the Times of
If
India.
you saw the picture of the bulges, as I said yesterday, grandma-like.
This is a mere mannequin. I'll be on my way.
Residents
Grandma's missing. Look at the snake.
I'm always to blame.
That's right.
They issued a silver alert.
Residents cut the
2
snake's
jokes in one there.
It's amazing.
belly open and discovered the woman's body
This is so
inside
gruesome.
largely intact.
Is it?
Well,
Yeah, when you read how you die when that happens, it's even worse.
You
Yeah,
just
it's awful, terrible.
suffocate, right?
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
your own bones probably break into your lungs, and you can kind of drown in your own blood. But yeah,
Does the snake bite you also?
They hold you
yeah,
down.
they hold you with their fangs.
They hold you.
There's no venom, but
They don't have arms. They have to hold you with them.
So they have to squeeze you.
God. What? Was this at night?
Yes.
they love hunting it.
What if the snake is just lonely? And
What?
just wants to be loved
Why?
And
would
then accidentally Lenny'd it.
and hugs
Right.
grandma.
a little too much?
Little John Steinbeck there
Every
for
time
you.
that happens. Yeah, look at the rabbits, Lenny.
And then you just got to
Yeah.
get rid of the evidence by eating it.
Yeah, that's right.
This is just so sad. Pat, you got a tribute to this?
I do. Grandma got swallowed by a python, collecting rubber from rubber trees. You can say snakes usually don't eat humans. Oh, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe she'd been been working in the fields at the age of 54. Pretty young. A big old snake in Indonesia ate her in one bite and wanted more. When they found her the next morning in the belly of the beast, the python looked like it was pregnant, but it was Nana looking rough and quite deceased. Grandma got swallowed by a python collecting rubber from rubber trees. Oh, you can say snakes usually don't eat humans. Oh, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Bravo. The phrase "quite deceased" is hilarious.
And so it was a reticulated python.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if it was an articulated python, you could maybe talk him out of it.
Maybe.
You sure?
I say that. Sure. Could I go in feet first so I can wriggle out? How does this work exactly? This is about as gruesome a story as I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty
That
disgusting.
photo is rough.
McGee, here's Tom Griswold, and we have a guest, Tom.
A guest or two. Boy, look at that handsome guy. I'm talking about Tim Cavanagh, who has just
Man.
joined
No,
us.
you look great, Tim.
On the big Zoomer screen over there. And also, Tim, I should point out that the famous Greg Hahn is here with us, another one of my favorite people.
You give me the cold shoulder, I'll give you the frozen head in the freezer. Come on! Oh, my Dahmer joke! 19 minutes late!
Thank you very much. Tim Cavanagh, by the way, is also going to be on the road. This is exciting. Tuesday night, November 1st, it's going to be Tim Cavanagh at the Coastal Carolina Fair, not too far from Charleston, South Carolina, one of the most beautiful spots in the country. It'll be Tim Cavanagh. And are you going to be inside, Tim? Because it looks like you haven't been outside this last couple of years.
Well, they're going to force me to be outside a little bit because my doctor's been talking to me about my melanin problem. And I didn't even know men had melanins, but
You
apparently
are
I am one
truly.
that does.
He is
So I'm actually going to be in a well, it's a fair setting, so I will be covered, and the audience will not be. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out.
Tim?
We just have to hope that it's not supposed to rain. So it's
Tim,
supposed to
you
be a
are
beautiful day.
truly a walking white balance. You know that, right? Look at that.
You know what? Yeah, I know. And believe me, I have had talks with my doctors about
Okay.
that.
All
But
right.
that's the least of my worries, apparently. So, so I'm white.
Yeah, you're looking good. There's kind of a monochrome feel to your face now, but your nice blue eyes and red lips are sticking out.
Well, thank you very much.
It's good to see you,
not
Tim.
before.
Very good.
You
I'm
guys,
right.
you guys want the room? What's going on here?
Well, no, I mean, I think if we didn't make fun of Tim, then it wouldn't be any fun. Come on, you can't just
We
go,
know that's your
hey, Tim, we're so
philosophy.
This?
Tim, we're so glad you're healthy and safe.
We are. It's good to see you.
Well, we might be.
It might be. Some people might not be. I don't
See?
I don't want him to.
I don't care.
I don't want him to perish, but anything that keeps him off of the road and keeps him from driving, I'm for.
You don't like his driving?
Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Oh, he's the worst. He admits it. He freely admits it. He's the worst driver in America.
I do admit it. My wife does most of the driving for us. And she's blind.
Now,
That's
Tim
how
is
bad a
famous.
driver I am.
Tim is famous on this show for his birthday tributes, and so I thought we would get right to it. Tim, I'm going to start the music right now.
Hey, everybody. It's time once again for Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. I'm comedian Tim Cavanagh. Born on the exact same date, November 5th, are Ike Turner and Art Garfunkel.
Oh.
Two men who would not be very famous except for their talented partners, Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel, and Mike of Mike and Ike. Turning 55 this week is musician Keith Urban, who, ironically, never gets played on Urban Radio.
Sure does.
Real shame.
You know, you figure they named it Urban. Hey, celebrating a birthday next month is Apple CEO Tim Cook, who will be 62. When Tim Cook took over Apple, all I could think of was old sayings like too many cooks spoil the broth, and an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and we'd rather have our old jobs back. Because Steve Jobs used to be the
Right.
Yeah.
We got
it. Yeah.
things. I'll explain.
What Tom said was very clever in a dry way. Yes.
Thank you. Actor David Schwimmer is 56 this month. When asked how he landed the role of Ross on Friends, he said, "Well, it all began when I turned out to be a faster swimmer than my father's other sperm." Or semen. Depending on how you want.
You know, I heard him say David Schwimmer,
Yep.
and I thought, no.
Did you hear him say sperm?
Yeah.
Yes.
He went right
That was
at
the
it.
payoff. That's the tag, you see.
That's the whole thing. If you don't hear sperm, then I'm in trouble. Celebrating her 14th birthday is actress Sunny Sandler. According to her IMDb page, she's been featured in 7 films, all of them alongside her father, Adam Sandler, in what we used to call home movies. Nowadays, you get your own IMDb page. I wish they had that back then.
Yeah. Well,
Name a part of Timmy. Water skiing, that would be Timmy. And I get in the book, and I get a union card. So, all right, the world's highest paid model, Kendall Jenner, is turning 27. Her success should come as no surprise given her genetics. I mean, she's got her mother's good looks, her father's athleticism, and her new mother's ability to wear high heels even though she still has men's feet. That's true. That's hard to do. Celebrating birthday number 76 is Sally Field. The Oscar-winning actress has osteoporosis, which is bad enough. But the cruelty she experiences is every time a fellow actor tells her to break a leg is heartbreaking.
it sure is really insensitive.
And
isn't it?
unnecessary. This story is weird and true. Actress Lucy Liu, who played in Charlie's Angels movie, she turns 54 this month. She's left-handed and is nicknamed Lefty Lucy Liu. Which means if you're making love to her, you should do it counterclockwise, just like any other screw.
Lefty, Lucy.
Lefty,
Now, this
Lucy.
part is
Very
true.
nice.
And
Righty tighty.
Greg, did you ever work the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase? Have you ever been to that place?
I'm not sure. Let's say no.
It's a great club. Well, when Lucy Liu was in college, she worked as a waitress at the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase, where I worked so often. I figure I must have met her there. She probably remembered me because of the surefire opening line I had for the waitresses. I'd say, "Hi, could you get me a water and a Diet Coke?"
I bet that worked every time.
I got a water and a Diet Coke every time. Leave an extra $1. Celebrating birthday number 78 this month is actor Danny DeVito. One night, 40 years ago, he was in bed with his then girlfriend, Rhea Perlman. He suddenly felt a gun to his head.
Oh, my.
It was Rhea's father who said to DeVito, "Well, mister, it looks to me like you've got 2 choices. You're either marrying my daughter Rhea, or I'll kill you right here. So what's it going to be? Die or Rhea?" I said, "Die or Rhea." At which point, Danny's bowels erupted right on cue.
Right on cue. He has hands, all right.
Diarrhea. Yes, turning 71 years old this month is actress Beverly D'Angelo.
Oh.
Who was wonderful as Ellen Griswold, Tom Griswold's sister-in-law, in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's right.
The scene where she gives Tom 24 identical khaki shirts for Christmas and he starts weeping with joy is one of the most moving scenes in cinematic history,
Isn't that touching?
Yeah.
Very nice.
in my opinion. Dennis Wilson, one of the founding members of the legendary Beach Boys, would have been 78 this week. Dennis drowned at age 39 and was remembered by his fellow band members with this moving tribute song. Drown, drown, getting drowned.
Wasn't that a lovely moment when they sang that?
That should not have been told.
We're getting this new dark side Tim Cavanagh.
To lighten things up, hey, Condoleezza Rice turned 68 this month. She's the answer to the trivia question, which former Secretary of State goes best with Condoleezza chicken?
I like that one too.
They're all good. Why? What's that, Tim?
I don't know. Somebody was saying something.
Condoleezza chicken is what you said.
Condoleezza chicken.
Yeah.
Yes. There you go. Born this week back in 1854 was John Philip Sousa, the man who wrote Stars and Stripes Forever. The prolific composer of patriotic songs died on March 6, 1932, which is now known as Sousa's Unfinished March. Because he died, right?
Yeah.
In March.
Hey, singer Bonnie Raitt celebrates her 73rd birthday this month. Back in 1991, she released the hit single, I Can't Make You Love Me If You Don't.
Right.
A song that sure rang true back then. Today, of course, we have roofies.
I like this all new dark side Tim Cavanagh.
He's always had it.
This is okay. This is all right. The legendary Peanuts cartoonist Charles Schulz would have been 99 years old this month. Shortly before his death, he started suing everybody.
Oh.
He won his first lawsuit against Snoop Dogg in an obvious case of copyright infringement. His next lawsuit against Eminem was thrown out of court when his argument that Eminem with Peanuts was created without Schultz's permission. A month later, he was murdered by a rival cartoonist who had a classic case of Peanuts envy.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Envy. There you go. Oh, this one. This is a little historical. In 1887, Chiang Kai-shek, who ruled China for 47 years, was born. He gained notoriety as a great military leader who famously dismissed all the cowards from his military.
Oh.
In fact, he was the first one to call General So chicken and eventually ordered him to go. That's a little bonus. Little joke there.
I love the bonus.
And now, a special haiku poem to honor one of today's celebrities.
What a treat.
Blurring the lines between comedy and tragedy, Randy Quaid. He's nuts. Happy 72nd birthday, Randy. Because it's kind of comic and
Yeah, he's had some
Tragic.
tough times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Need some help.
275 years ago this week, frontiersman Daniel Boone was born.
Oh.
Quoting Walter Clifford, the great historian, quote, Daniel Boone blazed the wilderness road in KY. Not the jelly, but the steak.
Yes.
Of course.
And I've got two more jokes, Tom, and then we wrap it up.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got the closer. ready.
Unless this one is not good. All right, singer Willow Smith will turn 22 on Halloween. Her family birthday celebration will be a little bit different this year after her father's behavior at the Academy Awards. For the first time ever, Willow Smith's birthday party will not include the spanking machine, as mandated by the LA Sheriff's Office. And by way of clarification, Willow's first hit songs, Whip My Hair, was not about her mother's hair.
Oh.
It was about her own. Again, I don't want trouble in the street.
You keep her name out your mouth.
I know. I should learn my lesson. Finally, fashion designer Calvin Klein is celebrating birthday number 80 this week. He is currently suing a competitor for trademark infringement. His popular CK body spray is being confused with a new product called Louis C.K. body spray.
Oh.
Which is a different kind of body spray altogether. Well, that wraps up another edition of Tim Cavanagh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. Till next time, remember, who needs a calendar when you've got a Cavanaugh?
Thank you, Tim.
All right, Timmy.
Timmy.
Once again, Tim Cavanagh at the Coastal Carolina Fair coming up Tuesday night in Charleston, South Carolina.
All right.
Come out and see me live. It's fun.
Okay,
Will be
thanks,
fun.
Tim. Glad you're doing well.
See you, Tim.
Thank you.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.